my name is Lamia. In the last session we finished the chapter of Babar Ali. So now you'll be wondering what will I do now. In this session I'm not going to start any new chapter. So today I'm going to show you a video about Babar Ali. So let us watch the video now.
बेरामपुर के कृष्णानाथ कॉलेज में पढ़ता है बाबर अली। हर रोज कॉलेज खत्म होते ही बाबर अली को अपने घर पहुंचने की जल्दी रहती है, क्योंकि गंगापुर और आसपास के गांव के बच्चे बेसब्री से उसके लौटने की राह देख रहे होते हैं। बाबर के लौटने पर ही उनका स्कूल शुरू होता है। 19 साल का बाबर ही उनके स्कूल का हेडमास्टर है। बाबर गांव के उन गिने चुने बच्चों में से था जिन्हें स्कूल जाने का मौका मिला, पर अपने साथियों का स्कूल न जाना 9 साल के नन्हे बाबर को मंजूर नहीं था। इसलिए स्कूल में जो सीखता था घर आकर अपने साथियों के साथ बांट लेता था। शुरुआत एक पेड़ के नीचे 5 दोस्तों के साथ हुई।
जब मैं स्कूल से वापस घर आता था तब उन सब बच्चों को इकट्ठा करता था जो स्कूल नहीं जाते थे। पहले मैंने खेल खेल में ही उन्हें पढ़ाना शुरू किया। मैं टीचर बनता, वो स्टूडेंट। तब मैं 5वीं क्लास में पढ़ता था, सिर्फ 9 साल का था।
एक छोटे से बच्चे की लगन देख लोग साथ जुड़ते गए, कारवां बनता गया। बाबर के घर के आंगन में ही एक स्कूल खिल उठा। आज आनंद शिक्षा निकेतन में सैकड़ों ऐसे बच्चे पढ़ते हैं जिन्हें शायद शिक्षा का मौका कभी न मिल पाता। एक बच्चे द्वारा जलाया गया ज्ञान का दीपक कई नन्ही जिंदगियों को रोशन कर रहा है। दुनिया का सबसे छोटी उम्र का हेडमास्टर संविधान में लिखे गए बराबरी के आदर्श का सबक सिखा रहा है।
बाईस, 23, 24,
21, 22, 23
কিছু কিছু করে বাঁচায়। যদি 10 টাকা দেয় তাহলে 8 টাকা খরচ করে 2 টাকা রেখে দেয়। 10 টাকা দিলে 8 টাকা খরচ করে 2 টাকা রেখে দেয়। এই 2 টাকা করে বাঁচিয়ে বাঁচিয়ে সে কি করলো?
একটা হচ্ছে শক্তি, শক্তি করা হয়েছে এখন কাজ করার কোনো পদার্থ বা কোনো বস্তুর উপর।
সেই সম্রাটের ঊর্ধ্বে হচ্ছে পোপের স্থান, কারণ সম্রাটের মুকুট পোপের দান। সম্রাট যে মুকুটটা পরে বসে থাকে সেটা হচ্ছে কার দান? পোপের দান। তাহলে নিশ্চয়ই সম্রাটের উপর হচ্ছে পোপ, তাই তো?
কোন ক্লাস এটা? কি পড়ছো সবাই? আমি বাবুর আলী, আমি আনন্দ শিক্ষা নিকেতনের প্রধান শিক্ষক। আমি নিজে যখন পঞ্চম শ্রেণীতে পড়তাম, অর্থাৎ আমার বয়স 9 বছর ছিল,
তখন আমি 8 জন ছাত্রছাত্রী, অর্থাৎ যে সমস্ত ছেলে মেয়েদেরকে দেখতাম হয়তো কোনোদিন কোনো পড়াশোনার সঙ্গে যুক্ত নয়, বিভিন্ন রকম কাজের সঙ্গে যুক্ত আছে, অথচ আমি নিজে বিদ্যালয়ে যেতাম, আমি নিজে পড়াশোনা করতাম। তো স্কুল থেকে ফিরে এসে বিকেলবেলায় খেলার ছলে সেই সমস্ত ছাত্রছাত্রীদেরকে নিয়ে পড়ানো শুরু করি।
ও বিভিন্ন জায়গায় এরকম করছেন, অনেক লোক পিছনে লেগেছে, তবুও বাবর ও ছাড়েনি। আমি বলেছি বাবু নিজের পড়াতেই ওইরকম করেছি, নিজে বড়ো হও তারপর পরকে বড়ো হও। তা বলেছে তুমি কি স্বামী বিবেকানন্দের বই পড়ো না, তুমি কী পড়ে এসেছো, তা তুমি অত হিংসা জানে? হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, ছেলে যেখানে ওইরকম কথা বলছে আমার শুনে খুব ভালো লাগলো।
আমার একটা ইচ্ছা, বাবর আলীকে খুব বাচ্চাবেলা থেকে বলেছিলাম, বা আমি বাচ্চাবেলা থেকে আমার যে অ্যাম্বিশন, যে বাবর আলীকে আমি IPS করতে বলেছিলাম বা করানোর আমার যে ইচ্ছা এখনও আছে, কিন্তু বাবর আলী তো আপার লেভেলে মিশে এখন বাবরের ইচ্ছা IAS করার। তা আমি বাবর আলীকে বলেছি যে স্কুল একটা কেন আমাদের এই ভারতবর্ষে, আমাদের এই দেশে একটা কেন তো যত পারিস তত করিস, কিন্তু আমার যে একটা আকাঙ্ক্ষা এইটা কিন্তু পূর্ণ করতে হবে।
তো আজকে 2010 সালে আজকে এই বিদ্যালয়ে 8ম শ্রেণীতে উন্নীত হয়েছে এবং এই বিদ্যালয়ে ছাত্রছাত্রী কয়েক শতাধিক ছাত্রছাত্রী হয়েছে। তো এবং এই বিদ্যালয়টি আজকে দীর্ঘ 8 বছর, প্রায় 8 বছর ধরে বিভিন্ন রকম প্রতিকূলতার মধ্যে সংগ্রাম করে এটাকে মানে চালিয়ে যেতে হয়েছে। তোমরা এখানে এসে বসো, এই যে
লাইন মানে নয়, হাত মানে হ্যান্ড মানে রোড মানে।
তো আমাদের একটাই লক্ষ্য ছিল যে এই বিদ্যালয় থেকে কেন্দ্র করে মানে সমাজে কিছু মানুষ যে শিক্ষার আলোটা প্রত্যেকের মধ্যে পৌঁছায়, এইটাই আমাদের মূল মানে মন্ত্র ছিল এবং সকলের মধ্যে শিক্ষা এটা ছড়িয়ে দেওয়ার জন্যই আমরা এই বিদ্যালয়টা প্রতিষ্ঠা করেছি। এবং
It's the start of the school day here in West Bengal. This is Anand Shiksha Niketan, a school that started as the dream of a 9-year-old boy. That's how old Baba Ali was when he decided to teach children. He was one of the few in his village to get an education and thought he should pass on what he learned.
My family could afford to send me a school 10 kilometers far away from my home. But when I came back home from my school where I read, I saw that some children, stray children, they are not go to the school, especially in boys. Early in the morning, they go to the Barhampur city to collect some dusty things. Thereafter, they sell to the shop. And in the afternoon, when I come back home from my school, I find them and I collect them and teach them. At first, I took it as my game, and gradually it increased.
It wasn't an easy game though. Babar Ali himself was at school from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, and he taught the children after that. There was no building and few books.
At first, when I started the school, I started the school under the guava tree of my house. And I collect books, and in my childhood I stole books from the shops to distribute the students.
Even though he got caught, the young teacher won the support of many groups like the Bengal government, the local village committee, and the temple. They all donated enough books for Babar Ali to officially set up the school when he was just 12 years old. His parents helped him to expand the backyard campus, and over time, some 800 kids were enrolled. One of those students was Chumki Hajra, who worked as a servant from the age of 5. She used to spend her days washing dishes and sweeping floors, earning $5 a month. It was hardly enough to pay for food, not to mention school, but Babar Ali gave her an education for free.
আমার পরিবারে আমাকে পড়াশোনা করাতে পারছিল না, এর জন্য বাবর আলী স্যারের স্কুলে আমাকে ভর্তি করেছিল। গতবার আমি মাধ্যমিক পাস করেছি, আর এবছর থেকে আমি এই স্কুলে ক্লাস নিচ্ছি।
The school now has 10 volunteer teachers, 3 of them students from the days under the guava tree.
আমি এই স্কুল থেকে 10 বছর পড়াশোনা করেছি। আমি বাবর আলীর দেখে খুব অনুপ্রাণিত হয়েছি, তাই এখন আমি এই স্কুলে এখন আমি টিচার, এখন আমি এখানে পড়াশোনা পড়াই। আমার খুব ভালো লেগেছে দেখে।
Now 19 years old, Babar Ali is in his first year at university. He still tries his best to come home every day to teach the kids.
Education for all is my ambition. And I also want to inspire the peoples to encourage them to make difference for our society. As I did something uncommon on the common track of world, people wonder how I could do it, how I could actualize my dream. Since my childhood, Swami Vivekananda's epoch-making doctrine, service to man is service to God, is always steers me and beacons me in the light of joy. I am coming from Murshidabad in the state of West Bengal. Murshidabad is the poorest district across the country as per Government of India report. And it is also beside the Bangladesh border, and 70% of peoples are from minority community. Poverty and ignorance is always there. And my place where I still live is remote one, far from the modern amenities. More than 11 years back, it was ours. I noticed that some stray children wandered here and there without any aim, like a sheep without the rudder. I made up my mind to do something positive for these helpless children. Unlike other boys, after returning from school, I started to collect these children and started a school in my family backyard. Actually, in 2002, when I was just 9 years old and I was a student of class 5 only, my father admitted me in 10 kilometers far away school that's called Beldanga CRGS High School to learn the modern education. And in the every morning, I need to take bus, to ride by bus, the 8 kilometers and another 2 kilometers by walk. And after returning from school, I saw the children, they are coming from work, or the girls, they are working in the houses as a maid servants, and the boys in the morning, they are collecting the wastage like a rag pickers from the local town Barhampur. Even they are the helping hand as an earning member of their family. So I started the school with my sister and another 7 students under a guava tree of my family backyard. Since my beginning, my mother, she always helped me, but my father felt fear that if he can share his own lessons with others, maybe on his own education will be hampered. So he is trying to suppress me. But I took it as my game, but gradually it became my passion, my night dream. So I gathered these children a jungle beside my house because I feared to my father. And every afternoon, I used to teach them. When my father also came to know that my son is doing this work continuously. So then he asked to a degree college principal that my son is doing this kind of work. Can I allow him? He told that your son is doing a good work. If he can do good for the society, may God will help him. Thereafter, my father also came to help me. Even he gave his savings to me to continue my own work. And one day, we collected some saris from my mother and also from the villagers, and asked to the college principal that please cut the ribbon and inaugurate the school name. So one day, he cut the ribbon and the villagers clapped, and he gave the school name Anando Shiksha Niketan. It means home of joyful learning. Though since my childhood, I became the popular through media. Most of the Bengali newspapers, they broadcasted my news. When I was just 10 years old and 11 years old, Nobel laureate Amartya Sen, he invited me. And so many eminent people, they come forward that what is happening. And when they became convinced that a pure work is going for the sake of education, they came forward as best they could. But you know that to do a good work in our society, it is very difficult because lot of ignorance, superstitious, uneducated people are there. And you know that when the peoples, big peoples, they are coming to my place, they are also encourage me. Then they make the conspiracy, they become jealous, they want to stop my work. But I have the firm determination, and I told that Swami Vivekananda is my role model. I will tell about him later. And when I was just 11 years old, because for the help of the school, I need to visit government places. And when I was just 11 years old, I made the subdivisional magistrate to become the president of my school managing committee, and a higher secondary school headmistress to be the secretary of my school managing committee. And still now she is the secretary of my school managing committee, and right now she is the member of Legislative Assembly of West Bengal. So I also followed the curriculum of the government from that time. Now my school is registered and recognized by the West Bengal Board of Secondary Education. It means the students graduating from the schools, but it is totally unaided. And when I have completed my secondary examination with first division, our Honorable ex-Chief Minister Buddhadev Bhattacharya, he felicitated me, and at first he gave me the limelight, and thereafter most of the help came to my end. Though I am telling you my success story, and behind the success story, there were lots of difficulties that I have faced. Even my family, my parents, everybody faced lots of difficulties. I am coming from the Muslim minority community. Then they thought that Swami Vivekananda is his role model, he gave the modern education, then he became the Christian. Because the most of the peoples coming from the abroad, so lots of things I have suffered. But you know that the students who are coming to my school, they are engaged as a helping hand for their home. They are in the morning, they are working in the shops, they are collecting the garbage, and in the afternoon, they are attending my school. Girls, they are working at the maid servants. So when I asked to their parents to send their children, then they asked me, what is the importance of education? Who cannot afford 2 square meals in a day? And to educate girls, they do not find the husbands others equipped. But I came forward with my goal. I again and again visited their houses and became convinced that there is no substitute of education. Even my father, he told me that things. And he also told that the education is the true religion. So, however, right now in my school, there is 60% of girls and 40% boys. And I need to tell you, there is so many stories in my school. You saw in the video a student's journey. I need to tell you, even you can see it in BBC, the Chumki Hajra, and her grandmother is Tulu Hajra. Tulu Hajra, you also saw her, she rang the bells. Tulu Hajra, in the morning, she sells the fish. The incident was, she, along with her granddaughter, they are working in the Jaipur with the unhealthy with the unhealthy position. Then when they became sick, they came back at my place, and she came and told me that we need to continue my granddaughter's education. From that time, I helped her, and she admitted to my school in 6th standard. Right now, she entered in the degree college as a second year student. Now she became the teacher of my school. And even not only that, my sister, who was my first student, she also entered the degree college. And 6 students out of 8 students, they are all girls. They are entered the degree college, and they give their voluntary service as a teacher of my school, and they are all girls. So I think this is also my real achievement, I think. So after that, many people, they come forward to help me, and there was lots of troubles, lots of difficulties. But now I am convinced that nothing can stand against firm determination, firm conviction, and firm will. The only things you should have into our heart is courage, purity, honesty, and above all, love. Actually, I had proceeded through the love in the core of my heart and ultimately succeed. I told you that Swami Vivekananda is my role model. If we can hear his clarion call, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. And we must do something extraordinary in this sole human life. We must leave a mark on the soil of this earth. The national ideals of India are renunciation and service. We should renounce our earthly pleasure to render our service to the peoples who are still unfed, unclothed, and unsheltered. With muscles of iron and nerves of steel, we should conquer all the miseries of life. These 2 lines should be embossed on the tablet of our mind. Mileage to go before I sleep, and mileage to go before I sleep. However, out of so many difficulties, many peoples and my mentors, they have really helped me. And the media, they are really gave me the recognition. In 2009, BBC declared me as the youngest headmaster in the world. CNN, IBN gave me the Real Hero Award. NDTV gave me the Indian of the Year Award. Out of this, the government of India, in their Central Board of Secondary Education, 10th standard English syllabus, they included my biography. Even the Karnataka government, in their 12th standard English textbook, they included my biography. And also in European countries like Luxembourg and other countries, they are also gave my biography. And I always told that Karnataka is my second home, because the Karnataka students, they are really come forward to actualize my long cherished dream. My dream is education for all, and they are also told me that, and I hope in near future they will start so many schools in Karnataka. And so I hope education for all is my dream. To actualize my long cherished dream, I need your blessings and good wishes, and it will help me to continue my good work. Thank you very much for your time today, and namaskar.
We can now call in Babar Ali. He's our next real hero in this category of youth. Babar Ali, may I please call you on stage? Just 16 years old. He's a student, a principal, perhaps the youngest you would have ever met.
He's giving his card to Amit.
As I told you, ladies and gentlemen, just 16 years old, he's already a student and a principal.
May I request the LIC chairperson to please come up to honor the first recipient, that's Babar Ali.
Babar Ali, a student in the morning, a teacher by noon. This 16-year-old from a poor family in West Bengal has shown how it does not require success to help others. His afternoon school has 800 students, children from poor families who come to the classes after the day's work. Babar's initiatives have found him patrons, money that he uses to give these children books and food free.
We would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Life Insurance Corporation of India, and our associate sponsors, Godfrey Phillips India, HR Johnson, MasterCard, and Whirlpool.
So, welcome back. What did you understand from the story of Babar Ali? We understood that nothing can be a great hurdle in the way of achievement. Everything will look small before our dreams. And it is said that if we sincerely wish for something good, the whole of the universe will come together to fulfill our dreams. So, this is what happened with Babar Ali, I think. He dreamt of a school for his friends and it came true. So that is why, taking the inspiration of Babar Ali, I want all of you to achieve all your dreams. Thank you.